If you're a long-time viewer of my channel, which would be like 7 minutes that it's been around, then you know this car pretty well. Tomorrow its new owner is coming to pick it up. I sold it on Bring a Trailer. And this is a bittersweet thing for me. This car started me on the path to having all the stuff that I have. Kayla bought this car for me for Father's Day a few years back. I was at work and I couldn't bid on it. And I saw it. I don't remember what it was, but it was the auction was I think a no reserve. It was very, very low price, and I was like, hey, I'd like to bid on this, but I have a meeting coming up. This was during COVID, so all my meetings were online, and I just couldn't break away to pay attention to this auction. So she did all the work, purchased it for me, and then I made the genius decision to fly out to North Carolina, the Raleigh-Durham area, and drive it back to Colorado. And along the way, a semi-truck hit a deer and tossed half a deer carcass in front of me that I ran over and somehow did no damage to this vehicle. And let's see, had it in Colorado, took it to a few Cars and Coffee events. It was fine. And then I went to go on a trip to bring it. When we moved to Washington, I decided I was going to drive it from Colorado to Longview, Washington, and when I hit Snowville, Utah, the alternator died. Turned out after like 3 alternators and many frustrating afternoons, the issue was actually a ground wire that had come loose and was preventing the alternator from getting its signal to turn on and provide charging voltage to the battery. That was fun, but ultimately got it fixed. And I've gone over a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff on this car. A lot of what I learned was these old Corrados aren't as unreliable as people claim they are. They have their own personalities, and you have to learn their language and how they work. But ultimately, this car's been great. Every time I've come out to start it, it starts, except when the alternator was out of it, and it's just always been beautiful to look at. Gorgeous red paint. The interior is shockingly plush. My daughter has been enamored with like every touch point is soft touch and leather inside this car. It's no surprise to me that they couldn't sell these on Volkswagen dealerships in the 90s when they made them. This car was way too nice for Volkswagen. It should have had a Porsche badge or Audi or something. This just wasn't what Volkswagen was making in the 90s. You go look at a Corrado and then look at a Golf. They are vastly different automobiles. And I understand that a lot of the underpinnings and parts and pieces from this are directly pulled from a Passat or whatever, but this is just a different thing. Corrados are very cool cars, and if you ever get the opportunity to own one, drive one, whatever, I recommend it. They're just very cool. I'm gonna miss this car dearly. But ultimately, I'm not a car collector. This car up here, my Grand National, is taking all of my time working on cars, and it's the one that I want to take to Cars and Coffee and to car shows, and so this would sit. What that means is I have to move it on. It has to go to the next owner, somebody else who can appreciate it and have an opportunity to drive it around. This is a driver quality car. It's got over 100,000 miles on it. It's been well kept. Everything's mechanically and structurally sound on it, but it's not a low mileage collector car. This is a driver quality car, and I recommend to the person who's coming and picking it up tomorrow that they just drive it. Enjoy it for what it is. It's a time capsule. And I wasn't preserving it for the next person. I drove it and I enjoyed it. I took it and ripped it around the neighborhood. I even took it to autocross one time. It absolutely hated it and did very poorly, but I still had a blast. So You know, if you have a car like this, drive it, take it out, go to autocross, show it to other people, let other people enjoy it. People don't even know what this is half the time. I take places people don't know. And that's a shame, because cars like this should be enjoyed. This is what gets other people into the hobby of working on and driving and cars and being car enthusiasts. If we want more people at our car shows and our cars and coffee events, then start enjoying cars. Take things like this that you have in your shop, in your garage, in your yard, get them running, do the work it takes, and get them out there, get them on the road. If these are sitting in your shop somewhere collecting dust under a car cover, that's not helping anyone. Like, please take these out. I understand that there's collector quality cars. I get that. I don't fully understand it, but I get it. But if other people don't see these things on the road, or they're not approachable by anyone, then no one else knows, and they don't promote our hobby. We don't get more opportunities to share this. We can't talk about it with other people because they're no longer interested. We lose out on things. I'm watching as they try to close down venues for autocross and performance driving events. The tracks are going away and being replaced by housing developments, and that's great. People need places to live, but we need places to have fun. And I mean, look at this thing here. I'm gonna show you around this car real quick before it goes on its journey to its next owner. And you tell me this isn't a beautiful car if that's your opinion, but it's just cool. It's just a cool car. So do a quick walk around, show you the car before it leaves. I never got really a chance to feature it in any of my videos. I don't think I ever featured this car in any of my videos. I don't believe I did any maintenance or anything on it. And the reason why is it never needed it. Did I do maintenance? Yes, I replaced the brakes. I did some other stuff with my daughter, actually. She helped me clean the wheels, during which point she is the one who set them on their face and put some scuffs in the wheels. But we got to share that, so it didn't matter to me. And it's gonna be tough to see this one go. I wish I didn't have to part with it, that there was some way that there were more hours in a day that I could drive this car, justify keeping it. But I can't, and all right, here's the Corrado. This is just a spectacular car. That trim around that light there, yeah, I made that. They're all but unreplaceable, and that one was broken, so I made one. The grill on this, barely hanging on. Some plastic welding and a few million hours of my time, and I got it fixed, fitted up right, holding in there. You'd never know. Yeah, it's got a small chip down there, but doesn't take away from the look of this car. It's been repainted, still looks excellent. The wheels, these are Canadian wheels. I mean, they kind of look like speed lines, but not quite, because they were trying to save a buck or something. Gorgeous leather interior. Fully functional rear aero. Volkswagen was so proud of themselves, they released a spoiler that pops up at speed, beating Porsche to having active aero on a production car. And somehow this thing has remained being mostly stock with over 200,000 kilometers. I mean, come on, people. This is a special automobile. Everything works on it. everything. The cruise control works. The sunroof works. Everything about this car is top notch. She's beautiful, and I hope that her next owner appreciates her as much as I did. This is a special car. Bye, Corrado. I'm gonna miss you.